What's up everybody, it's Dalton with Levels, and today we're going to be building out our 12 space rack for our live shows. It's a 12 space OSP rack from Elite Core Audio. Our guy Corbin hooked us up. Shout out Corbin. We're excited to dive in and show you guys everything that we're going to be building out today. We're going to start with the power conditioner in-ear monitor systems from Shure, a combiner with an antenna. We're going to be putting in an X32 rack mixer for all of our in-ear mixes, guitar wireless systems. Eventually we're going to add a rack mounted snake, and that's going to be able to reroute all of the outputs and inputs to the front for easier access whenever we're playing live.
Hey, this is Jagger from Levels, and I'm going to be talking you through some of the gear that we put in our new rack mount unit that we use for live performances. So I'm going to start top down. The first item is a new thing for us. We actually recently got this from Sweetwater and Shure. It is an antenna combiner. What that does is it's going to take the signal from our 4 in-ear units and also provide power to them all daisy-chained out of the back through the external antenna, giving us a better range of sound and combining all the RF frequencies into here. So all that's handled by just the one unit instead of the 4 separate ones this time. So we're really looking forward to that, especially for cable management purposes. It's great.
Our in-ear monitor systems here, they're the Shure PSM300s, and they come with the P3RA metal packs. And the reason we decided to go with 4 units is so that we could all have stereo mixes instead of mono mixes. What we used to do is you could run 2 members off of one of these transmitters, and then you can set your body pack to mix mode, and each person can get a mono mix. So you could run 2 people off of this, but we wanted to upgrade and everybody can have a stereo mix in their ears.
We also have the Shure GLXD 4R Plus for Jacob. That's a new addition to Shure's line. It's an upgrade from the previous model, which is the GLXD 4R that I use. This one, the one I use, the GLXD 4R, only supports 2.4 gigahertz, and the new unit, the Plus, supports 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. So should get better signal and less loss there. We're running all of this stuff through the interface, which then connects to our laptop, which we're using Cubase for the project. So we do things a lot different than most bands. Most bands are going to be using like AxeFX or Kemper or Quad Cortex from Neural DSP as the floor modeler. We use amp sims through Cubase, and all of this stuff is routed through the X32. So we're going guitars in to the Shure GLXD 4R and 4R Plus, and that's going to go through the interface of Cubase to give us the tone, and also route through the PSM300 in-ear monitor mixers that we use. So we kind of have everything condensed where most bands have things more separated. So that's one thing I think I do like about our setup, is it's a lot easier and cheaper. So that's a good thing there.
As far as the X32 routing goes, everything from the top here runs into this, and then it goes back into the computer, from the computer back to this, and then out to the stage. Eventually what we'll be doing is this will be a dedicated in-ear mix rig, and then we'll have our own front of house X32 mixer or something similar. Eventually we're going to upgrade and get a front snake to reroute all the inputs and outputs of this X32. But for now I just have my handy dandy drawer put back in here. It can hold things like anything that's in your pockets before you play, microphones, keep some extra batteries in there. And that's pretty much it. Eventually what we want to do is get the charging docks for our body packs, and the wireless guitars already have their battery chargers in there, and they're rechargeable. So we want to do the same thing, and we'll mount that in the back of the rack so we can station all of our body packs back there to have them charging. We don't have to keep up with AA batteries all the time. The last thing I wanted to talk about here was our cool little custom plate that Elite Core hooked us up with. That was nice of them to hook us up with that. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you gained something valuable from this. And if you have any other questions, or if you'd like to see any other specifics about our gear, then let us know, and we'd be happy to make future videos on it. Thanks.